This morning for you on Daybreak, a second relief bill will be voted on today. We'll talk about how it will help small businesses struggling.
And the COVID-19 testing capacity in Arkansas is much higher than the number of tests actually given. Someone who works in a hospital explains why.
Also, Greene County residents will soon have a new tool to track COVID-19. We'll explain how it works this hour for you on Daybreak.
Good morning and welcome back into the show. It's Thursday, April 23rd. I'm Lauren Barnes.
And I'm Joe Morano. Plenty happening for you this hour. I had a bit of an issue yesterday. I went shopping, all right? And I just went to Walmart, trying to get some supplies. We're all trying to shop less, stay at home more. But my mom's birthday is in about a week and a half.
Okay.
Needed a greeting card. I walk up to the greeting cards and I realized...
You can't touch them.
When I used to pick out cards, I would read 80 of them, you know?
Wow. I'm actually really glad you're bringing this up because my dad's birthday is Monday.
Yeah.
And I haven't gotten a card yet.
So I saw one. I literally had to judge a card by its cover. Saw one, picked it. Hope you like it, Mom. We'll see.
That's impressive of you to think of that, because I don't think that would have dawned on me.
Right.
You know, because it's a whole different way of thinking, a whole new normal, you know?
And now you hope 80 other people didn't touch that card, too.
Exactly. That's what I'm hoping
gosh.
for.
My goodness. All right.
Just got to take precaution, folks.
That's true. Lisa, it was still raining when we stepped out the door today. Is that pretty much how it still is out there?
Yeah, we're still finding some showers around this morning, but they're pretty light, not finding any thunder or heavy rain. We're just starting out with some showers. The roads are wet. You'll need umbrellas and windshield wipers this morning. It's 53 degrees with clouds and north winds at 9 miles per hour. We've got some showers swirling still across the Ozarks because our storm from yesterday, that low, is still to the south and east here. A lot of the rain again is pretty light. We've got some more moderate showers near Bolivar and Buffalo, but we're finding just some pretty benign rain out there this morning. Not much crazy happening on radar, just some light showers and wet roads. It's 54 degrees in Branson, 54 in Harrison, and 52 degrees in Monette this morning. Starting out with some wet roads, and then we're looking at some drier conditions as we head through the afternoon once those showers exit. So if you've been working from home outside on the patio, bad morning to do it because it's pretty wet. Later on in the day, you might be able to do it. We'll have some sunshine and temperatures getting up towards 70 degrees. Now tomorrow, our next storm comes in pretty quick. We've got another severe threat to the south, a pretty similar setup to what we had yesterday. So showers and storms return tomorrow. The weekend looks quiet. Your full forecast is up in 10 minutes.
A man is dead in Cedar County, and it's being investigated as a homicide. The Highway Patrol says the man was found near Stockton Lake on the Price Branch Cove at about 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. No word right now on a suspect or cause of death so far.
And now an update from Color 10 News on the coronavirus.
We also want to keep you updated on the number of coronavirus cases. Here in Missouri, there are 6,137 and 208 deaths. The state of Missouri does not report the number of recoveries, but in Greene County, we know we have 38 active cases, 46 recoveries, and 8 deaths. In Arkansas, they've been seeing just under 2,400 cases, 893 recoveries, and 44 deaths.
Our team has developed a dashboard that we're putting on our website so that you can look at the same data we're monitoring going forward.
That, of course, was Clay Goddard. In an effort for more transparency, the Springfield Greene County Health Department has announced it has a new way for you to find information about COVID-19 in the area. The dashboard is updated with all the new information that the health department itself receives and offers more than just numbers. It can be found on the Springfield Greene County Health Department's website. It has the total number of positive cases in Greene County. It has active cases, how many are hospitalized, how many have recovered, and how many have died. You'll also be able to find public health and testing capability scores, as well as see a timeline for potential exposures within the county. John Mooney with the health department says they'll be using this data to help make decisions in the future.
Data is one of our driving decision makers in public health. Data will even be more important as we move into recovery. Our community needs to be reopened gradually without losing the progress that we've made in containing COVID-19. We are working on additional guidance to the community, especially employers, on how to retain social distancing and to keep everyone around us as safe as possible.
The health department also has a number of guidelines for people who still must go to work and how they should operate.
As we know, first responders remain on the front lines of the COVID-19 crisis. However, less told is the story of these so-called last responders. Color 10's Nija McDonald joins us this morning to share how a funeral director hopes to soon help families in New York hardest hit. Nija.
Well, good morning, Lauren. This is Nicole Geritana, a funeral director for Whitechapel, located near Kansas City. Now, Geritana is headed to New York to help the next 2 weeks ease the state's need for those in her occupation. She says funeral directors are finding themselves overwhelmed as COVID-19 deaths multiply. Geritana says her goal is to help families navigate this tragedy. She says roughly 60 Whitechapel funeral directors from across the country are working in rotations to keep plans moving and help families as fast as they can.
Difference, it's going to be being thrown into something that no one's experienced. I know the funeral directors there are saying this is worse than 9/11. It's nothing like they've ever seen. Very hard to say goodbye to your loved one and start the true process of grieving this way.
Well, Geritana says she understands the work she's doing is important, but knows she's not alone. She says there are countless people working just as hard to help everyone get through the pandemic.
Today, the U.S. House of Representatives will vote on a second coronavirus relief package aimed at helping businesses. It's a new bill that would cost an additional $400 billion. Now, if passed, it'll add over $300 billion in additional funding for small businesses to help the Paycheck Protection Program. It'll also set aside $75 billion for hospitals and $25 billion for testing. The Senate passed the bill unanimously earlier this week. Missouri's 4th District Representative Vicky Hartzler tells us she'll be voting for the bill.
This bill also includes important provisions for our hospitals and more money for testing. And I think that's going to be very helpful as well, because our rural hospitals are our lifeline in our local community. They have suffered a lot. And so we're going to give them some more funds that they need to help combat the coronavirus. And then we're investing more money in testing, because testing is going to be key to getting us on and open as a society again.
A vote on the bill is expected this afternoon.
In your news around the region, the race for additional testing continues in states across the country. Meanwhile, Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson reveals 60 to 90 tests per 1,000 people is Arkansas's current ability at this point. But the state has only tested 9 people per 1,000 so far. Scott Taylor is the assistant administrator for Ozarks Community Hospital in Gravette. He points to limited testing supplies as the reason more people were not originally tested. But now they say the situation has flipped.
Since we've increased our capacity for testing, we haven't necessarily even seen a large bump in the tests we've sent out. So the big thing is we have the ability to, if the need arises.
Taylor says basically everyone who heads to OCH and wants testing can get it. He says that speaks to the fact providers can now meet the demand, something not possible about a month ago.
We have a traffic alert for you talking about MoDOT. It's moved on from its first concept of a project that became too expensive and is now asking for public input to decide between a second and third concept, building a new interchange at U.S. Route 60, Missouri, and Route 125 near Rogersville. An online meeting is listed here. It's on MoDOT's website through May 6th and up right now. You can give feedback between the two proposals. There's a 5-minute video that talks about the concepts and the pros and cons of each. It'll have a map and other documents there too. Construction is set to start up in 2022.
And we're starting out with some wet roads in Springfield this morning. Windshield wipers are going on the Color 10 live drive as we've got some light rain showers around, and they're continuing to swirl on the backside of yesterday's storm. Details on when the rain finally exits coming up next.
From Color 10 Ozarks First, Lauren Barnes, Joe Morano, and weather with meteorologist Elisa Raffa. This is Color 10 News Daybreak.